The legacy of the Amber Alert. Some tragedies don't just break a family, they change the entire country overnight. It took 8 minutes for a 9-year-old girl riding her pink bike to vanish from an empty parking lot in broad daylight. Her name was Amber Hagerman, the child whose disappearance created the Amber Alert system used around the world. And the most haunting part is this: 3 decades later, the man who took her is still a ghost. On January 13, 1996, Amber Hagerman was riding her pink bicycle in the parking lot of an abandoned grocery store in Arlington, Texas. A neighbor heard a scream and looked out to see a man in a black pickup truck grab Amber and throw her into the cab. 4 days later, her body was found in a rain-swollen creek just miles from where she was taken. Detectives believe she was kept alive for at least 2 days, sexually assaulted, and ultimately killed by having her throat cut. A massive storm hit the area that night, a storm her killer used to wash away evidence, footprints, and any trace of who he was. The confrontation happened between the grieving community and the local media. Amber's mother, Donna Williams, didn't just mourn, she confronted the system. She joined forces with local radio stations and parents to demand a way to broadcast child abductions immediately. They argued that if the public had known about the black truck within minutes, Amber might have been found. This led to the creation of the Amber Alert, America's missing broadcast emergency response, turning a local tragedy into a global shield. The motive was the work of a predatory opportunist. The evidence has always been agonizingly thin. The only witness saw a white or Hispanic male in a 1980s or 90s black pickup truck. However, because Amber's body was submerged in running water for hours, much of the traditional DNA evidence was compromised. In recent years, detectives revealed they have a small amount of DNA, but it has not yet provided a direct match in any criminal database. There's never been a trial. There's never been an arrest. As of 2026, Arlington police still maintain a dedicated tip line for Amber Hagerman. On the 25th anniversary, investigators used advanced touch DNA testing on her clothing and recovered items. No suspect has been named, but the case remains open, active, and waiting for technology, for a mistake, or for a relative's DNA to finally expose the man in the black truck. Amber Hagerman's name flashes across millions of phones every year, protecting children she'll never meet. But her own case leaves us with a chilling question. Can someone hide in plain sight for 30 years? Or is the person who took Amber already behind bars for another crime, waiting for science to finally connect the dots and expose the monster who vanished into a storm? Follow for more Murder Map stories.